Sorry, I just did.
Yeah, too late.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, we'll do breakfast now. That's right. I've never had a Pretty Please before on a request. That was good.
Would you like another one?
Well, that's just such a long song. I might have to sit down halfway through. Let's do it okay so far. I think we're going to make it. But I have to warn everybody else that this is an 8-minute song, so it's like 2 extra songs. So if you have to get up and catch a bus right now, now's your chance. So okay, we'll give you a few seconds to think about it. You sure you're committed to 8 minutes now if you stay? Okay? Everybody okay with that? In the melted snows of Ontario, where the wind will make you shiver, it was the month of May up at Georgian Bay near the mouth of the Musquash River, where the bears prowl and the coyotes howl. You can hear the ospreys scream. Back in '99 we were cutting pine and sending it down the stream. Young Sandy Gray came to go home Bay all the way from PDI, where the weather's rough and it makes you tough, and old man's afraid to die. Sandy came to smile, and 30,000 Islands was the place that claimed his glory. Now Sandy's gone, but his name lives on. This is Sandy's story. Young Sandy Gray lives on today in the echoes of a mighty yell. Listen close and you'll hear a ghost in this story that I'll tell. Boys, this story that I'll tell. Now Sandy Gray was boss of the men who tossed the trees onto the shore. They'd come and go till they built the flow, 100,000 logs or more. Now they set them down towards Severn Sound and cut them up in the mills for timber. And the ships would haul spring, summer, and fall till the ice came in December. One Sabbath day, big Sandy Gray came into camp with a peavey on his shoulder. With a thunder crack, he dropped his axe and the room got a little bit colder. He said, "Come on, all you, we got work to do. We gotta give her all we can give her." There's a jam of logs at the little jog near the mouth of the Musquash River. With no time to pray on the Lord's day, they were hoping for God's forgiveness. But the jam was high in the devil's sky. They set out about their business. They poked with their poles and ran with the rules and tried to stay on their feet. Every trick they tried, and one man cried, "This log jam's got us beat." But Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. "I'll be down, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell." Everybody's favorite part of a folk music show, the audience participation part. Yes, we're gonna have fun. What we got here is a situation down on the Musquash River. In case you weren't following along, we got a big log jam. We're all lumberjacks. We're sending logs on down the river. I guess you don't have much history of that in the Netherlands, do you? Cutting down the forest and sending the trees down the river. Somebody must have done it a long time ago, right? Anyway, we're in Canada, we're cutting down trees for the British Navy. We've got no power tools, we've got no chainsaws, no steam engines, just bone, muscle, and blood. And I need about 60 or 70 able-bodied volunteers, men and women all, to get on down to the shore of the river there, the riverbank, and help us break the log jam on down. Are you willing to help us out? Yeah! I heard from our Geordie there. The Geordies from Newcastle, some of the best work gangs I've ever seen all over all our travels in Europe and America and Canada and everywhere. Those Geordies are the best. You could probably be the work gang captain tonight if you wanted to. Yeah, probably. But I think I'll hand the old work gang captain duties to Michael O'Connor for the last day of the tour. I think he's got it in him. He's going to put you in rhythm, and you're going to do a work gang, kind of chain gang deal here while I sing the next verse. Be careful out there and don't fall down on the log, because if you go into the water, well, it's breakfast in hell, boys, breakfast in hell, so be careful out there. All right, Michael, take it away.
All right, listen up! We got a lot of work to do, y'all with me? Yeah! Are y'all with me? Yeah! All right, with me. Ha! With me! Ha! Put your back into it! Come on! Ha! Louder! There you go! Ha! Keep it up! Keep it up! Ha! Keep it up!
Everyone with a man did the work at 10. Sandy scrambled up to the top. He's working like a dog, even 20-foot logs, and he looked like he'd never stop. And he struggled on, and his heart so strong, till the jam began to sway. And they dove for cover to the banks of the river, all except for Sandy Gray. All right, you can stop now. How would that compare to a Geordie work gang? What do you think? Yeah, not quite there. Not quite there. If it was a soccer game, it would be 10-1. Yeah, I'm telling you. No, it's okay. We appreciate the very polite Dutch work gangs over here. Very, very polite people, very thoughtful. All right, now before we get back into the song, we've noticed when we do this bit that usually people are concentrating so hard on their part there that they don't hear what happens in that verse. And so we're going to do a quick little recap of that verse there, because two very important things happened. Good news is we broke the log jam, so thanks very much for your help. And the bad news is, well, let's see, when all the logs came on crashing down, everybody ran for cover, and one man did not make it. Now with thoughts of death, they held their breath as they saw their friend go down. They all knew in a second or two he'd be crushed or frozen or drowned. Yeah, they saw him fall, heard him call just once, then it was over. Young Sandy Gray gave his name that day near the mouth of the Musquash River. But Sandy Gray was not afraid. He let out a mighty yell. I'll be down, we'll break this jam. Well, it's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell. East of Giant's Tomb, there's plenty of room. There's no fences and no walls. If you listen close, you'll hear a ghost down by Sandy Gray Falls. Through the tops of the trees, you'll hear in the breeze echoes of a mighty yell. I'll be damned to break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell. As Sandy Gray lives o'er the day, the echoes of a mighty yell. I'll be down, we'll break this jam, or it's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell. We'll be out in the lobby signing CDs if anybody's interested. Thanks a lot for coming out.